My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover. Yes, he may never witness that.
Look at me. Look at me. I am the mayor now.
A Somali man just told the President of the United States of America that he won't live long enough to see their full takeover. And I need you to understand what that really means. Look, I'm an African diaspora content creator. My people know migration. We know what it means to rebuild in a foreign soil. But somewhere between thank you for refuge and this land was promised to us, we crossed a line that's about to blow up in all of our faces. Because when one group's arrogance becomes the headline, every black and brown immigrant becomes the villain in someone else's story. And that's exactly what is happening right now. And I'm not talking about Somalis, and this is not even about immigration. This is about what happens when entitlement replaces gratitude, and why we, the diaspora, need to have this conversation before they have it for us. So guys, I want you to back up, because what I'm about to say will make some of you uncomfortable, but it needs to be said. So let's get into this video. Let us watch this clip to the very end, and then I'll be back to discuss full everything with you.
My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover. Yes, he may never witness that. He already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America. And he is the reason, actually, I know that the community in America is thriving. He is how I know. It's like, he's how we measure our progress. If he doesn't tweet, somebody messed up. I know it. Somebody fucked up the plan. If he tweet, I know. We're doing the right things. Yes, that's how I know. So, he's old and sick, I know. He may not witness our full takeover, but I promise you that his sons will witness. Just like him, we came to exist in this country. See, the land of free men, the land of opportunities. And we're here, yes. And we're not leaving, actually. We're not going back. What do you mean go back? You should go back first. You see, if you come first, you go first. See, just like you. Tell me how you own this land. Explain to the world how this land became your land. Tell the world.
Y'all out there, the Somalians is talking reckless. Y'all is talking reckless, especially it's one Somalian. I don't even know if I should call him brother, because they don't want to be identified. They're not like us. So whatever, it's a Somalian man or Somali American man talking directly to Trump, saying, hey, Trump, you go first. You leave first. You think we leaving? We ain't going nowhere. You going first. Show us how you own this country. He is talking big and reckless. This is ours. He's saying we ain't going nowhere. If y'all think we going somewhere, y'all got another thing coming. Y'all haven't even witnessed the takeover. They saying, Trump, you witnessed a small part of the takeover, but you ain't witnessed the total degree of what the Somalians have came to do. I mean, they talking, listen, some people could learn some stuff about from them, about how arrogant they is about this country that they are taking over. Gosh, I'm just saying, this whole Somalian thing, I'm trying my best to not like get emotionally attached or invested into it, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I'm gonna keep y'all posted, because they talking reckless.
Good morning, friends. So Stephen Miller announced yesterday that the Trump administration has launched a full-scale investigation into the Somali fraud in Tim Walz, Minnesota. He said that the Somali fraud operation in Minnesota is the single greatest theft of taxpayers' dollars through welfare fraud in American history. He said that what they're about to uncover is going to shock the American people. I don't believe anything shocks us at this point anymore. And right on cue, Somali activists are out full force, bragging out there about what they did and about taking over this country. They are bragging brazenly.
My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
he may
little
never
boy,
witness
show us what
that.
you can do.
He already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America.
Success. He sounds
And
just like
he is the
Ilhan
reason,
Omar.
actually, I know that the community in America is thriving.
Thriving.
He is how I know. It's like, he's how we measure our progress. If he doesn't
Progress
tweet,
by stealing our
somebody messed up.
taxpayers'
I know
money.
somebody fucked up the plan. If he tweet, I know we're doing the right things. Yes, that's how I know. So he's old and sick, I know. He may not witness our full takeover,
Okay,
but I
little
promise
boy.
you that his sons will witness. Just like him, we came to exist in this country. See? The land of free men. The land of
Go back to your
opportunities.
country.
And we're here. Yes. And we're not leaving, actually. We're
You're
not
gonna
going
leave.
back. What do you mean go back? You should go back first. You see? If you come first, you go first.
Freaking.
Just like you.
Did you get what he was saying? He said, my biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover. He's talking about Trump. He said he already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America. He is how we measure our progress. If he doesn't tweet, I know somebody messed up the plan. If he tweets, I know we're doing the right thing. He said he's old and sick about Trump. He may not witness our full takeover, but I promise you his sons will. He goes further, mocking Americans, mocking the idea of borders, mocking the people whose country he believes he now owns. He goes on to say, we came here and we're not leaving. What do you mean go back? You should go back first. He's telling President Trump to go back first. So you tell me, is this a guy that wants to come and assimilate and seek better life? Is this real immigration? This is ideological conquest rhetoric. This is a triumphalist language. This is a supremacist language. And unfortunately, this is the same exact thing that happened in the UK, the Netherlands, the Germany, France, Sweden, Belgium, every country that opened its doors and ignored the warning signs. This is what's happening to them. And now it's here in America, on camera, unashamed, unmasked. What are we gonna do about it? I mean, guys, look at the patterns. They are identical everywhere, from mass migrations to parallel communities to demographic dominance, open political movements, aggressive cultural demands, open talk of takeover. And I'm afraid by the time Congress wakes up, it's too late. President Trump told the truth about what's happening with the Somali community in America. America must learn from the nations already failing under the same exact pressure. So I'll say it again for the libtards in the back. If a foreigner is in your country and demanding you accept their culture as yours or change your beliefs for that person's religious needs, that's not an immigrant. That's an invader. That's a hostile present in your country. Okay? They want to destroy your beliefs and your culture to invade and conquer. Get it in your little brains. Okay.
While we are bickering amongst ourselves, this is what's happening. Check out this video.
My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover. Yes, he may never witness that. He already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America.
They are literally saying it straight to our faces that they want to take over. And I'm sure our taxpayer dollars were paying for those braces of his. But besides the point is, we need to collectively get together because we all have the same core values that this should not be happening. And I'm sure we can all agree that this should not be happening in our country. But we are so divided, split up about, you're questioning things and people get mad if you question things or you're questioning the questioner. And it's just a whole big ordeal here when we should actually be concentrating on this, what is happening right now in our country. That people are literally screaming in our faces. They want to take over and they don't like America and death to America.
I live in Minneapolis. I've had Somali doctors, nurses, servers, Uber drivers. There are students here. I've shopped next to Somali families at the Mall of America. There's an indoor soccer place near me where Somalis frequently play while their partners and their kids sit at tables and do homework or read a book or look at TikTok. There are about 60,000 Somalis in the state of Minnesota out of 6 million people, and about 500 of them are under temporary protected status. The rest are legalized residents or naturalized citizens. There are not roaming gangs of Somalis on the streets. There's not a Somali takeover, and 80% of crime here is not caused by Somalis. Shame on Tom Emmer for telling such a dangerous lie, and shame on President Trump for using the alleged actions of a small number of people to demonize an entire group of my fellow Minnesotans.
This is all I know.
I was only 3 years old when I came, and this is my home, and this has got to stop.
I'm not scared, so I'm citizen. I'm happy. I'm United States. I brought up America. I'm happy. So why you asking me? Some guys asking me, give me basmati, give me a green card. Why? Why you asking me?
Almost every Somali person living here is a citizen.
There's more than 100,000 Somalis in Minnesota. Roughly 84,000 reside in the metro. The journey from Somalia started decades ago.
My family immigrated here to Minneapolis, to Minnesota in 1993. As my father says, we came to a cold place, but we found people with warm hearts.
My parents wanted to provide us a good opportunity for us to chase after that American dream, right?
Many fleeing from civil war, crossing continents for a chance to build something, a chance for their children. For Sumaya Mahamood, her parents' struggle paved the way for her to shine. Despite the rhetoric, she's grateful to be Somali and American.
One thing they taught me was resilience and not letting, other people's perception of you limit what you can do for yourself. I was born in Kenya, and then I grew up here, started kindergarten, K through 12, all the way up to college here in Minnesota.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. Let me tell you what happens. A video goes viral. Somali man direct says to camera, says his only regret is that Trump won't live long enough to see the full takeover of America by Somali people, but his sons will. He smirks, he's confident, he feels untouchable, and the internet, it exploded. Now, before you come for me in the comments, let me be crystal clear about something. I'm not here to bash Somali people. I'm not here to consign xenophobia or anti-migrant hysteria. What I am here to say or do is have a conversation that nobody in the diaspora wants to have out loud, but we all whisper about behind closed doors. So, because here's the thing, guys, when you flee civil war, generational trauma, and when you land in Minneapolis in 1993, 1991, you have nothing but your clothes. Like, it's so crazy that something you carry is the gratitude, not the performative kind, the bond deep kind, the kind that says, I will honor this second chance with everything I have. But somewhere along the way, something shifted. Gratitude became entitlement. Refuge became conquest. And thank you became this was always ours. And I need you to understand that this is not a Somali problem. This is a diaspora problem. This is an immigrant posture problem. Because when one community's loudest voices start sounding like colonizers with accents, it gives ammunition to people who are already thinking that we don't belong here. Now, let me take you deeper. The video, right? The video here of this guy. Let me tell you something. Somali students in Minneapolis allegedly walked out of school and raised the Somali flag on American high school grounds. Somali immigrants, many on social services, driving luxury cars while claiming this land was promised to us. A man bold enough to tell a sitting president to go back first and explain how this land became yours. Now, here's where it gets philosophical, guys. Let me ask you something. What is ownership? Is it birthright? Is it blood in the soil? Is it conquest? Is it legal papers? Or is it something deeper, something about contributing, integrating, and respecting the social contract of the place that took you in? Because if ownership is just about showing up and declaring sovereignty, then we need to be real about what that sounds like. It sounds like exactly what Europeans did to Africa. It sounds like exactly what colonizers did to Caribbean. It sounds like the same playbook, just with different faces. And that's the part that should make all of us here watching this video uncomfortable. Look, I get it. I really do. When you've been displaced, when your homeland has been ravaged by foreign-backed wars and proxy conflicts, when you've watched your mother bury your siblings in mass graves, when you arrive in the West and realize that the same governments funded the militias that destroyed your country, yeah, you're gonna feel some type of way. Something like you're gonna feel like the West owes you, and honestly, on some level, they might owe you. But here's the tension, guys. The average American on the street didn't fund those militias. A single mom working 2 jobs in Iowa didn't destabilize Somalia. The black family in Detroit, struggling with their own generational trauma from slavery and redlining, they didn't create your crisis. So when you show up talking about takeover, when you plant your flag on their soil, when you collect benefits while calling them colonizers, you're not punching up at the system. You are punching sideways at people who are just trying to survive just like you. And that's how they turn us against each other. Guys, let me tell you something. You know, the Somali parents who came to Minneapolis in 1991, they didn't come talking about takeovers. They came humble, they came grateful. They worked 3 jobs, they learned English at night school. They taught their kids to honor the country that gave them refuge, even while holding on to their culture. That generation understood something profound. You can love where you're from and respect where you are. But somewhere along the line, between the first generation and the next, the script flipped. And I think I know why. It is because pain without processing becomes arrogance. When you don't deal with the trauma of displacement, when you don't reconcile the guilt of survival, when you don't process the anger of watching your homeland burn, it curdles into something toxic. It becomes entitlement. It becomes a defense mechanism that says, I'll take what I want because the world already took everything from me. But that's not liberation. That's just displaced colonization. So, what's the answer? We need to give a solution to all this situation. First up, we need to separate gratitude from subservience. Being grateful for refuge doesn't mean erasing your culture. It doesn't mean bowing down or staying silent. It means engaging respectfully with the social contract. It means contributing. It means recognizing that citizenship is not just a paper, it is a pact. Number 2, we need to call out entitlement in our own communities. If we don't police ourselves, someone else will, and trust me, you don't want that. Because when white America starts policing immigrant behavior, it doesn't stop with that ones, or with the ones talking reckless. It comes for all of us. That's how mass deportations happen. That's how policies get weaponized. Number 3, we need to understand that representation is power and responsibility. When Ilhan Omar becomes a legislator, when Somali voices rise in politics, that's beautiful. That's the dream. But it also means you're being watched. Your actions don't just reflect on you. They reflect on every person who looks like you. Fair? It's not, but real? Absolutely. So here's what I want you to walk away with. Migration is sacred. Diaspora identity is complex, and yes, the West has blood on its hands for destabilizing half the global South, but none of that justifies arrogance. None of that justifies disrespect, and none of that justifies talking about takeover in a country that gave you asylum. Because the moment you do, you're not fighting the power, you are becoming it. And the saddest part, you're making it harder for every African, every Caribbean, every melanated immigrant who is trying to build a life without making enemies. So let us be smarter than this, guys. Let us be more strategic than this. Let's honor our ancestors, the ones who survived the Middle Passage, the ones who rebuilt after colonization, the ones who taught us that resilience is not the same as arrogance. And guys, if this made you think, kindly hit that like button. If it made you comfortable, drop a comment and let us argue out. And if you're diaspora and you're tired of being painted with someone else's brush, subscribe, because we're just getting started here. This is the Bantu Merchant. Guys, this is the conversation that nobody else wants to have. Let us talk about it. I'll meet you in the next one. Peace.